Hey guys, welcome to the 37th C programming tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to be looking at signed numbers versus unsigned numbers. And the difference between the two is that signed numbers can hold negative and positive numbers, whereas unsigned numbers can only hold positive numbers and zero. So all the integral data types that we have been looking at in the previous tutorial are all defaultly signed, meaning that they can hold negative and positive numbers. So if I was to make this long int right here negative and run the program, it'll work fine. Alright, so let's say that I wanted to make this character variable up here unsigned. To make any integral data type unsigned, all that you need to do is type the unsigned keyword in front of it. So I'm just going to write out unsigned. And now this means that our character variable can only hold positive numbers. But that also means that the range shifts. So the range for a signed character is negative 128 to positive 127. So this means that a signed character variable can hold up to 256 different possible numbers. Now the range shifts when we make this unsigned. So now its minimum value is 0 and its maximum value is positive 255. So it can still hold 256 possible different numbers, but its range just shifts. So now it can hold only positive numbers and 0. So now, since its range shifts, we can set this equal to 255, which is the maximum value for an unsigned character. Alright, and let's say that we wanted to make this short unsigned right here. All we have to do is write the unsigned keyword in front of it. And remember, the range shifts, so instead of its maximum being approximately 32,000, its maximum now is approximately 64,000. Same thing with this integer. If we were to change this integer to unsigned, again, all we need to do is type the unsigned keyword in front of it. So unsigned, and now its maximum value is approximately 4,294,000,000. So 4,294,000,000. And remember, on my computer, a long is the exact same thing as an int, so their maximum values change the same, so it's now this. If we were to make this unsigned right here, so unsigned. Alright, perfect. And same thing with a long. If we were to make this long unsigned, then its range shifts, so we can now make this number bigger. Alright. So you're probably wondering when you want to use unsigned numbers. And unsigned numbers are commonly used when you're dealing with IDs because you're never going to want to have a negative ID. And you want that ID to be as complex as possible. So unsigned numbers are ideal when using IDs. Alright, so lastly, let's see how we would print out an unsigned number. So let's just go ahead right here and first print out our unsigned character called C. So all that we need to do is do %u for unsigned, and we're obviously going to be printing out our character variable called C. So this %u right here just stands for unsigned. So now we're just going to go ahead and print out our unsigned character, and it should work fine. We should get 255 out onto the screen. Yep, perfect. And now if we wanted to print out our unsigned short, all we'd have to do is do %u again, and just change this to an s since we're printing out our short. Yep, works perfectly. And if we wanted to print out our integer variable I, we could just do